Anyone who has ever received an EOB in the mail has probably had the same thought. What is this? Don't worry, it's not a bill. It's just your EOB. When you go to the doctor or visit any other healthcare service provider, HAP sends an explanation of benefits, or EOB. The EOB is a statement that shows you things like the date of your service, what your provider charged, what HAP paid, and what costs you may be responsible for. But it is not a bill. It's simply an explanation of your benefits. And it's important to have, to compare against any bills you do receive, so you can make sure you're not paying any more than you have to. If you want, you can even sign up to receive your EOBs electronically. You just need to log into your account at hap.org and click on Paperless Options at the top of the page. First though, let's take a closer look at how HAP's EOB works. This is an EOB. It starts with some basic information like member number, subscriber name, and group number. Below that, you'll find the summary of claims. A claim is the invoice that your healthcare provider sends to HAP. And by provider, we simply mean the doctor, the lab, the hospital, whoever actually provided the service. So, the summary of claims gives you a snapshot view that includes what was billed by the provider, how much HAP paid, and the amount a provider may bill you. But again, this is not a bill. If necessary, that will come directly from your provider. Now, as you can probably see, we need some more detail to fully understand where these numbers are coming from, but we'll get to all that in a minute. At the bottom of this page, you'll also find updates on year-to-date status. This will give you information on your paid and remaining amounts for things like deductibles and coinsurance. If you're feeling a little confused, don't worry. Each EOB includes definitions for these terms and others on the next page to help make things easier. Now, turning to page 3, this is where you get the full story on each claim included on your EOB. For each entry, you can clearly see the date and type of service performed, and after that, the reason code. It's a specific code that explains why certain amounts may not have been covered by the plan. Don't worry, we don't expect you to know what AX4 means. Every EOB also includes a key that details what each code stands for. You'll also see entries for amount billed by provider and allowed amount. The allowed amount is what you'll want to pay closer attention to, because that number is the most HAP will pay for the service you received. Amount plan paid refers to what your HAP plan paid. And finally, you have the amount provider may bill you. This is the amount you may be responsible for. In some cases, that might just be your copay, something you may have even paid before you left your provider's office. Other times, you'll receive a separate bill from your provider asking for the remaining amount. Make sure your EOB matches any bill you get from a provider, so you don't end up paying any more than you have to. Either way, your HAP EOB makes it easy to see who's responsible for what. And there you have it, your HAP EOB, or Explanation of Benefits statement. Explained. Don't forget, you can also sign up to receive your EOBs electronically. To do so, just log into your account at hap.org and click on Paperless Options at the top of the page. If you have any other questions about your EOB, your specific HAP plan, or anything else, contact customer service using the number on the back of your ID card, or call your HAP Personal Service Coordinator. At HAP, we want to help you get the most from your health plan.